Alright, and welcome back. So, last time, actually, the thing I'm noticing first off is that we probably need to repair our weapons at the closest blacksmith.
Faster.
So, there you are, Roach. Let's get on the path. And, so, I guess first thing we want to do is repair our weapons, assuming there is a blacksmith who is willing to help us nearby. I know there was one in this village, but last episode he was not willing to talk to us for some reason. There was a blacksmith here, wasn't there? Yeah, he's right there. Alright, stay here, Roach. 1 second. Can't seem to go that way. Alright, anyway, so, we also found out last episode, after rescuing Princess the Goat, that some kind of horrifying, undead, baby fetus monster thing is possibly responsible for the disappearance of the Bloody Baron's missing wife and daughter. It's kind of redundant. Disappearance of the missing... Anyway, let's see. Will you talk to us, Mr. Blacksmith? Face of Geralt. That might be why he won't talk to us. No? Okay. Alright, so for whatever reason, he does not want to talk to us. Let's, I guess, enhance our weapons and armor. I don't think we're going to be fighting immediately. Alright, so, moving swiftly on, let's go back, talk to the Bloody Baron. Oh yeah, and take a look at this bestiary thing about botchling. Is that a cursed one? Yes, it is. That is a horrifying shadow right there, and I pointed at the screen for some reason, even though you can't see that. Let's see. Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Lambert, Witcher of the Wolf School. Botchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creatures a Witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead, unwanted babies, discarded without a proper burial. Their appearance is that of a particularly decayed fetus. Their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear, and malice. Okay. Sorry for a second. Thought I had a sneeze coming on there. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victim's death. That is just awful. So what's this? Wolf? Some kind of super werewolf, apparently. And now I'm just clicking all over the place. Let's see here. It's weak to cursed oil, which I think we made, and the Axie sign. Alright. So, with all that knowledge at our disposal, let's go talk to the Baron.
Giddy up.
Off we go, Roach. Yeah. For a second there I forgot our force's name and thought I was just randomly saying whatever popped into my head.
Lightning strike.
What? Lightning
Take
strike?
it easy.
What? What? Did I miss something here?
Faster.
I'm mildly confused about what just happened.
All right. Who else is racing?
Whoa there, Roach.
Racing? Hello?
Can we talk?
Aye. Long as it's short and to the point, 'cause I don't wag me tongue for jollies. They call me Radko. I arrange the horse races here. You must have heard talk. Wanna try? Say the word. Don't. Sod off.
Alright, once again we're being caught up with a distracting side quest.
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here come sunset. And bring gold for the betting. Ah, finally here. Rules are simple. Choose who you're going to run against, make your wager, then ride to Blackbow and back. First the winner, second's a bleeding cunt. Got it? So, who you going to race? Struttering Matko, Iron Arse Hands, or Black Bogdan?
Is there any way to know which one is, I guess, the least of them all? I'm just gonna randomly assume the first one is the, I guess, the least. You know, we have plenty of money.
I'll
Let's just
take
max bet
stuttering
everything.
You'll say, I'll Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
But yeah, I think I'd probably have an easier time of this if I could use a controller with this, but since I don't have one handy... Whoa! What? What? Whoa! Oh. Easy does it. I'm sure you are. Alright. I'm not going to do another race after this. It's honestly a bit annoying.
Nice, nice. You seem to know horses as well as you do monsters. Here's your gold. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me. All right. Who else is racing?
Yeah, I don't think the urge will be... Whoa, what the hell's going on there? The place is on fire! Hurry up, Roach. Roach. Yeah, I'll save the rest of those races for off-camera stuff, since they seem just a tad bit annoying to have to manage. Yeah, was there a side entrance? I said let Roach. Yeah, you see, he's doing it again. He's just turning opposite of the direction I'm actually trying to move him in. Okay. Alright, forget it, Roach. I can walk. Thank you. What blazes is going on here? Guys?
Castle's on fire!
Yeah, gotta go the long way around. Alright, everyone out of the way. Let's... Come on, one side, make way, make way. Witcher coming through. Now I hope I have not missed out on any potential loot if this place burns down. Yes, I know I'm a horrible person for letting that be the first thing I thought of. No, it's just the stable.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Alright,
See
let's...
what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Alright.
Folk don't object to your white mud.
Okay.
Smoke. Gotta hurry.
Loot! Ooh. There we go.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Alright, get out of the way. What am I supposed to do? You're not being very clear. What? And he was stuck behind the horse. I couldn't get him. What the hell? Says I. Okay, let's try that again. Let's make sure we have hard, so we can just blast our way through whatever. And I think I'll just skip. I'll cut it away here, and we'll come back when I'm actually successful saving him.
Anyone's
Believer. In that.
my brother.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick! Don't reject your white
Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Oh, here we go. Alright, I just missed it the last time because it was hidden back here. That was much easier than I thought it was. Just restarting the timer there. Okay.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
You'll
They
never
ran
learn.
from you, didn't they? Lying prick!
Oh, wrong button. Alright, this is just a fist fight. Ow! Come on. There we go.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Tisk tisk, sir.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
You know, I almost feel bad for this guy, but, you know, he kind of brought this on himself. And if he could just control his temper, you know, you don't hit your wife, you know, he wouldn't have these problems. Alright, let's see. Well, I don't want to rub it in too much with the second option there. I guess we might as well just try to sound sympathetic to get him to open up and explain things a bit more. No point in getting him to bottle up.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
You know, you wouldn't have these problems if you laid off the drink in the first place.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
That is pretty rough.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
This is pretty bad. I mean, I wonder if there's a way we can kind of convince this guy to maybe give up drinking. I mean, that seems to be his only path to redemption. Let's try being sympathetic.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Trust me. You don't need to know the details of this one, friend. You don't need to know it all. I already feel like I know too much.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
That's the decision I intend to make. I try to be a good guy.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Alright, let's do this.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Alright, I think we'll pause here, and in the next episode we'll go deal with this botchling, one way or the other. But for now, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to see more like it, and I'll see you next time.